Okay, so I'm coming back to this assemblage. Originally, I was going to have her kind of this way, but I'm thinking I'm going to have her the long way. I'm not going to try and fit that in the frame the whole time. Whatever I'm working on, I'm going to zoom in, because you don't need to see all this too. I do have a little bit of pride. Yeah, so I think I'm going to work a little more on her and getting her the way I want her. And then maybe we'll figure out what's supposed to be in the background of this wind current. So the last time I worked on her, I did all of this, and it definitely needed drying time so that it wouldn't fall apart. When I was originally talking about this project, I just grabbed a random piece of jewelry, and it actually fit on her head really well. And my worry now is that I've kind of ruined that by putting these things on. But we might be able to make it work. I'm going to look through some jewelry and see what else I can find. It's jewelry and junk and stuff. So, I mean, we could do something like that. Make it like a... Let me first find some broken things. Let's see. Oh, there's another one. I was thinking that wasn't a pair. Maybe. Maybe not. Rusty and crusty. I did originally like that. Okay. We can maybe make it work. We'll see. We shall see. This is so cute. This is I love these. I can't read what it says on the back, but it looks like, oh, it's a bracelet. Let me see. I have to keep that one. I think it's missing 3 little jewels. All right, we're gonna start with just some stuff. So I think the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to trim these back a little so that I can work on them. I'm going to move this out of the way, kind of. I think I need clippers, or like wire cutters. I think mine got borrowed. I did kind of like them sticking up like that, but now, this was my original, and it won't fit on now. Kind of won't. I can try and do it like this. This might have to be a swirl in the wind. All right, next. Kind of like that. kind of fits pretty good too. If I do that with the diamond in the middle, like that, diamond shape. All right, I think that's pretty good. What I think I can do is clip this so it's not bulky. I don't know if I need to though. Or do I want something with color? I might want something with color. That's not really color. Too bulky. Oh, I think I like my first pick. This is nice too, but I feel like it's big. Although I do like it. I hate breaking jewelry up. But really, it's sitting there in the box. All right. In the jumble box. What do you think of that? Okay, so it's that, which I kind of like because the gold's a little brighter. Or this, which I also kind of like. I like the little bit of tarnish and stuff. I think I like this better. Okay, so we're going to do that. I will glue this and set it aside. All right. There's going to be a lot of dust in this project. So what I'm thinking is to have this come down and attach So I want to back this, and I was actually thinking about using this paper because it's dark and I think it'll pop nicely. So I'm going to cut some of that and we'll play with that a little bit. Yeah, I think that'll work well. So we'll do that. And the way I'm going to do that is cut it to length. Cut it to inside length. See how that is? A little long. I don't want it to be long because I want to do, you know, the 3 sides all in one shot. The 3 inside sides. Let's see if that. I don't even know. Can you see what I'm doing here? I'm gonna back up a little. There you go. So if I can actually cover the entire inside, up the outside, up the side, and then the outside. And then I can overlap more once we get around that. So let me trim it a tiny bit more. Tiny bit more. So there are no struggles. This is a no struggle day. That's going to look great, in theory. So much for the swirling in black that I did, but I didn't know what I was going to do, so. And then what I can do is I can put this down and then rip some of it up. That would look nice, maybe. You know what? Maybe I'll do that, and then that way some of the stuff will come up. Maybe I'll only Mod Podge some of it. I kind of like it. It's wrinkly, messy. So I do have this theory about, like, you know, I painted that black and now I'm covering it. And I have this theory about planning, and I probably broached this before. Since this is just me playing, I don't always have a total end goal of exactly how it's going to go and how it's going to be. And that's okay for some things. I feel like for me that takes the expectation and disappointment out of the equation. And it's not that I can't plan something and execute it just the way I want. But this, I think, makes me feel a little more free to just see where it goes. Does that make sense? I know some people have told me like they set everything out before they start. And I kind of don't do that because, as you know, my stuff is all over the place, so it's already out. I just don't know what I'm going to use. We're going to let it dry and then we'll move on. go out and see what happens. Have a great day. Okay, I'm just doing a little more prep work for my assemblage. So, excuse me. I don't know if you've seen the earlier parts of this. This I wanted to represent like the wind current. And I'm going to have this fabric as well involved with it. So I was testing out, I have some silver that's like enamel glass paint, metallic acrylic paint. And so I was testing it out to see how it looked under there. It does show through, so I'm going to paint these silver, a bunch of them, if I can get them apart. I might need to call my hubby. He's watching a machine move dirt around our yard. That whole area where the shed was, if you've been watching that, it needs to be leveled because they won't come put the building on if it's not leveled. I mean, it makes sense, I guess. Let me see if he might not want to leave. Hey, bud. 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 Hey, bud. You can get these apart for me. I don't know if you have. You could probably bend it back and forth, but I wasn't able to. I need swirls. I need the swirls out of them.
So,
I mean, you could probably do it by hand, but I didn't have any water.
take this off.
Yeah, I want these swirls to be separate from everything else.
Okay, let me see if I can clip them.
Okay. I got him to leave his station. That's how powerful I am. All right, let's see. Oh, there's some here. Not really. So I'm not going to film all this. I'm just letting you know what I'm doing. I'm going to do one side, let it dry. I guess I probably don't have to do both sides. See, now I have him looking for a tool. Alright, next thing I was going to do is I am actually going to glue more of these because I like them. And I will probably do another row here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 6 for the bottom. Probably another 6 for the top or so. And that's the prep work I'm doing. Stay tuned. More prep work. I have these wooden leaves from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to color them all different colors because they will be swirling around on the wind. So I don't know what you guys think. That's all nice in the background. I just started out to 4 of each of these colors. There's some red. Oh, that was nice. It's a burgundy because I had green with it. Too much green in that one. And then maybe down straight yellow for brightness. And yellow. Oh, yellow. This is gold. I don't know if it looks gold. Or if it just looks, might be gold. And silver. Silver. So I have all the leaves painted and I've decided to glue them onto the fabric before I mount the fabric somehow. I also have things like lichen. I painted my swirlies. I have some dried roses. And I have this walnut, and I want to try and make him into an owl somehow. I also have some leaves.